નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Welcome students to first part of 11th chapter, Light, Shadows and Reflections of Standard 6th Science. In this chapter, like its name, Light, Shadows and Reflections, we will learn about light, shadows and reflections. So let's start our chapter. For that, first of all, open page number 107 in your textbook. And let's start. Keep a sharpened pencil also with you. Okay? We see so many objects around us. On the way to school, we see things like buses, cars, cycles, trees, animals, and sometimes flowers. How do you think we see the object? This is first question. How we can see the object? Okay, I will answer you from the textbook after some while. Okay, so we see many objects while going to school, but the question is that how we can see this object? How we see the object? The process behind. Okay, look into your textbook. Think of the same places at night time. If it were completely dark, what will you see at night? Think about all the things like bus, the buildings, everything. If it is completely dark, suppose you go inside a completely dark room. Are you able to see any object in the room? The room is completely dark. Then is it possible to see anything what is available in the room? But when you light a candle or a torch, you can see the object present in the room, isn't it? If it is a dark room, it is not possible to see anything. But if we light a candle, a torch, then it is possible to see what is there in the room. Without light, things cannot be seen. So that we come to know that without light, the things cannot be seen. First of all, okay. Light helps us to see the object. Light helps us to see the object. That's what we come to know. Let's go further. The torch bulb is an object that gives out light of its own. The torch, the bulb are the object that gives out light of its own. The sun is another familiar object that gives its own light. During the day, sun gives us light of its own during the day. Its light allows us to see objects. Its light allows us to see the objects. So now underline the thing. Objects like the sun that give out or emit light of their own are called luminous objects. So you have to underline from here. Objects like the sun that give out or emit light of their own are called luminous objects. So you have to underline from here. Start from this up to the object. Luminous object. The objects they give its own light are luminous objects. Let's go further. What about objects like a chair, painting or a shoe? See, in the beginning of this video, I asked you that how we see the objects, the process. Now let's go for its answer. What about objects like a chair, a painting or a shoe? We see these when light from luminous object falls on this and then travel towards our eye. So how we can see the object? When the light from luminous objects fall on the object. Suppose a light from the luminous object falls on this board and then falls on this and then travel towards your eye. The rays of light falls on this board and then travels towards your eye, and because of that you can see this board, you can read this, whatever I read, what I write in it, isn't it? You can see this pen. Why? Because from the luminous objects light falls on this pen and that reflected rays from the pen comes to your eyes, isn't it? Travels towards your eye, and that is why you can see the object. That is the process through which we can see, and that is what any of the luminous object should be there, or we can say light should be there. Then and then it is possible to see an object. If light is not there, then what will reflect towards your eye? Nothing will be. And that is why light should be there. Because of light we can see the object, and the process of watching something is because of light only. So let's now understand what are transparent, opaque and translucent objects. What are transparent, opaque and translucent objects? See, recall our grouping objects as opaque, transparent and translucent. In chapter 4, we already grouped the objects as opaque, translucent and transparent objects. If we cannot see through an object at all, it is an opaque object. If we cannot see through an object at all, it is an opaque object. It is already in your textbook, and underline that. If we cannot see through an object at all, it is an opaque object. Underline this. What is opaque object? Then, if you are able to see clearly through an object, it is allowing light to pass through it and is transparent. See, if we can see clearly through an object, then what is that? It is allowing the light passing through it, and that is why we can see. And those objects are known as transparent object. Once again, underline this. If you are able to see clearly through an object, it is allowing to pass through it. Allowing light to pass through it and is transparent. Suppose this is a glass. Then this glass is allowing the light passing through it, and that is why I can see. Suppose I am looking this pen, then from luminous object light is coming on it and it is reflecting towards my eye. But because this glass allows the light to pass through it, that is why the reflected light coming to my eye through this glass, that is why this glass is a transparent object. Transparent. We can say glass are transparent. Okay. Then one more thing we come to know, opaque, through which light cannot pass. One more thing, the glass through which light can pass very easily, that is transparent. And now one more thing is there. Look into your textbook. There are some objects through which we can see, but not very clearly. Such objects are known as translucent. Some objects through which we cannot see. Why? Because light cannot pass through it. Some objects through which light can pass easily, but some more objects are there through which There are some objects through which we can see but not very clearly. Such objects are known as translucent. So we come to know about opaque, transparent and translucent objects. Underline this also. So by this time we are ending this part, and in the next part we will discuss about this activity 1 in the next part. By this time try to remember what are opaque, transparent and translucent objects, and we'll meet in the next part. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves and we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you.